Hey guys.
Hi everyone.
We're here at Alton Towers
For the opening night of Scarefest.
So we've got a crow here actually pecking on the Nemesis pumpkin. This is feeding at its finest. So we're here at Darkest Depths. It's going to be our first house of the day. Just a couple of things about Scarefest itself. So what you do is you pay for your regular theme park admission.
So Scarefest is separately ticketed, so you do need to make sure you do buy your tickets for the mazes as well.
Yeah, you can get a combination ticket which gets you Attic, it gets you Altonville Mine Tours, and it gets you the new Junkyard.
Toxic Junkyard.
Toxic Junkyard, yeah, I was going to have to asterisk it in there. Yeah, so 3 for 1 ticket, and then this one, Darkest Depths, is its own separately ticketed as well.
So it's recommended for ages 8 and upwards for this one. The other houses are recommended 15 plus.
What you can do is you can pre-book your tickets and kind of guarantee your time if you book early enough.
Yeah, so you do need to pick a time slot. You can use the QR codes and book it on the day, but it's a chance that there won't be any tickets left for that time, so it's best to book in advance.
Yeah, and with a 3 combo houses ticket as well, you have to do all houses within an hour and a half of when you enter the queue for the first one. If that makes sense. Yeah, so we're about to do Darkest Depths now, and we'll let you know how it goes.
On this ride, face masks are available to purchase from resort shops. Please adhere to hand sanitisation and hygiene measures. Please remain with your family and friends. Remain 2 meters between groups. Thank you for your cooperation.
So, we've just come out of the Darkest Depths. What did you think?
Absolutely loved that. They've added some new things since last year, and you can tell that they've added in extra space. So it was at Mutiny Bay last year, which fit with the whole pirate theme, but I can see why they've moved it so that they've got that social distancing.
Yeah, like within the actual corridors that you walk in yourself, it's like the corridors are a lot wider, which gives the scare actors more opportunity to use like kind of sound and lighting effects to scare you, as opposed to actually like, you know, approaching you like right in your face, which is really good.
Yeah.
They still do get a little bit close to you, but like it's not like you still feel safe while you're walking around there.
Yeah, and it almost like points you in the right direction with the way that they are scaring you. It's almost like, and now go that way, but not in a way which seems like instructional. Almost just part of the story. No, I absolutely love the theming in that one. All sort of around the Kraken. Really cool. Davy Jones.
There's a scare towards the end, and it's a real person, but you don't think it is, but it's like really, really well disguised. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, you gotta see it for yourself.
So you can just about see in the trees here, you can see some kind of LED lights, and that's just a hint for the Garden Walk Whispering Souls. We're going to be walking through that later, probably at night when it's a little...
Yeah, we'll wait till it starts so you can see the lights in its full form.
Yeah, so we've got the Monster Grill here as well. This was like a Bratwurst place for Oktoberfest that they just reused for Scarefest. It's really cool. We've got scary sausages. We've got a horrific hot dog, oozing cheese dog, which sounds amazing. And we've got a vegan vampire here as well. This was called the special at Oktoberfest, I believe.
Pizza fries! So we might have to stop by here because I got the pizza fries.
We've got the Spooktacular roast over here as well, which is just the hog roast from Oktoberfest being reused, and we've got the traditional hog roast. Get a side of pork scratches, or you can get a special roast as well, which I imagine is the vegan option.
Oh, you can get a bubbling hot chocolate from Gretel's Cauldron Delights and melting marshmallows.
Ferrero Rocher hot chocolate.
Ooh, we're going to have to try that later on.
Sounds well nice.
Again, you can toast some marshmallows. If you do want a drink, it's now all table service. So you come here and you wait to be seated, and this is the menu that they've got.
Horror film, yeah, where
They've renamed it to Oozy Boozy. We were loving that. And they've kept on Spatten from Oktoberfest. And yeah, this is the little tablecloths they've put on. They're like laminated pumpkins. We got some pizza fries.
Look interesting. They've got loads of pizza sauce. You can't see it there, but they've got a ton of pizza sauce under there, to be fair. Laura's going to give it a try and see what she thinks.
I'm going to compare it to Horror Nights. So it's not crinkle cut fries, but that's fine. Can I take a whole piece of pepperoni?
Take a whole piece, take everything.
You're going to film me eating it?
Yeah.
But it'll be messy.
They're good.
sauce is very, very rich. The chips are very crispy. So they're not crinkle cut fries, but they're still very, very nice. And you also get a lot more than you do at Horror Nights in that small little dish.
Cool.
Pros and cons.
Right, so we're over at Oozy Boozy, so apologies for the poor quality, we've zoomed in a lot. Gressel the Witch is performing for the kids.
It's time for Patch's Trick or Treat Party. Please welcome to the stage our freaky fun friend.
Again. Oh yes we are!
Just behind us is the barbed wire reclamation yard. Just look up.
They must have known we were filming. Thanks, guys.
So this is the first house we're going to tackle tonight. It's really excited about this one. It's a new house for this year.
Yeah, we're going to say this is the newest one. It's an outdoor maze. This is Freak Show, Toxic Junkyard. Apparently they're going to be using different props from previous years and just Alton Towers props in general. So quite excited to see what's in there.
Yeah, so the backstory is like you're meant to you're in like this kind of junkyard, but within it are kind of various kind of mic characters, and it's all kind of a
that carnival-y type.
Yeah, like a carnival.
They had a scare zone of this sort of nature. It was the Freak Show scare zone in a previous year, and I think it's just a full emphasis, a bigger version of that. So we're just in the queue now for Toxic Junkyard. Got a great green light on us right now.
Yeah, man, it's very spooky.
So for all the houses, you must wear a mask. All the scare actors will also be wearing masks. And please don't touch them, they won't touch you.
Do you work for Alton Towers?
I do. So this is the scare maze that we're about to go into. Or a haunted house for all my American friends.
Yeah, we're getting an awful lot of detail here, but it does look very carnival themed.
And there's a tap. Can you see the big tap?
Yeah, we know there's like a bunch of containers in there, but we don't know if that means there's going to be an indoor section or if it means it's going to be like it's just a way to direct you around the maze. We're not too sure yet.
And I heard chainsaws, so look forward to that. Oh, how we've missed the fog.
Alright, so we just got out of Toxic Junkyard. It was amazing.
Absolutely fantastic theming. And I don't want to spoil the ending, but I didn't expect it. It was an amazing ending. And so many chainsaws. There's chainsaws, people, chainsaws.
Imagine Harley Quinn did a house. Or a scare maze, should I say. Like, it's basically just like that, very fun carnival type theme.
Yeah. Like funhouse mirrors, tunnel of love.
Yeah, like neon writing on the wall and stuff like that.
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah, vast majority of it was outside. There was an inside section as well. That was a really good house.
Really good run through, really brilliant scare actors. The lighting was fantastic. Now do be careful if you're a bit sensitive to strobe lights, because the lights do strobe.
Yeah, there was a small section towards the end there, which said strobe light. Yeah, the actors don't really get anywhere near you as much in this one.
They don't, but when I was walking through, there was a section at the side of me, a bit like a curtain, plastic curtain, and someone appeared with a chainsaw. I was not expecting that, but it made me run.
Yeah, so altogether, fantastic house.
Brilliant house.
We're going to head over to Altonville Mines now.
Tunnel. We came through this last year, but it's quite narrow, quite dark, as you can see. You can't really see too much here. A little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel, but here we are. We're on our way to the Altonville Mine Tours.
Just to let you know how it is when we get out.
Okay, so we've just come out of Altonville Mine Tours, Skin Snatchers.
Yeah.
What an absolute amazing maze, and it.
Yes, yeah. It was just really good. If you are familiar with Horror Nights, you can think of it as a cross between Nightingales and House of a Thousand Corpses. There was the country theme that House of a Thousand Corpses had, but the actual layout of the house itself was very, very, very mirrored by Nightingale's Blood Pit from 2019.
No, 100%. Now, if you've been to Scarefest last year, you'll know, or previous years, I believe it has been here for longer, they give you the little mining hats. Now that's not here this year, and you do go around in your groups. Now they put you in as a group of 6, but they ask you to keep your distance. So you are still, it was just me and Dane going around really. They said if you were getting too close to the couple in front, step back a little bit.
Yeah, we caught the occasional like glimpse of the people in front of us, but they were at least like 6 or 7 seconds ahead of us.
Yeah.
So we were effectively on our own.
Yeah, and they will not touch you. That is a big thing for this year. In previous years, they will touch you. And that's always been something that I've been afraid of. Now, Horror Nights is my comfort zone. I know that they will never touch me, and that is brilliant. I love that. They're gonna frighten me. The houses, the theming is fantastic, but I know that I'm safe and they're not gonna grab hold of me. Previous years of Scarefest, they will. They will grab you. They will grab at your ankles. They'll separate you. This one, no.
Yeah, so just touching on that, I think that the actual, like having that restriction of not being able to touch people forces you to be creative in other ways. And I think that Altonville Mine Tours suffered from a couple of things. One, it relied too much on people just like grabbing at your ankles and jumping on your shoulders and stuff like that. And 2, you couldn't actually see in there. So like there were 3 people, you were one of them, last year there were 3 people with miner hats on, which were just like lights, which lighted up the place. This year you could see everything, and it was just like all the theming that you couldn't appreciate last year was just like there for you to see. And I don't understand why they try and hide that. No. Unless it wasn't there last year, of course. But like, yeah, I feel like not being able to touch people forces you to be more creative, and I think Alton Tower should keep going in this direction, even in a post-COVID world.
I agree. Sorry, carry on.
No,
I agree. No, 100%. I don't feel like it's taken away anything. If anything, it's gained it. It's showing so much theme. You can hear my voices going a little bit. I've been screaming. No one's grabbed at me. I've been so petrified at certain bits, and no one's got close to me. It's been amazing theming, amazing scare actors.
Yeah, so now we're off to do our last house, which is the attic. We heard someone utter that this was the scariest house when we were having a couple of spattens over at the pub near Wickham. I forget its name. I'll put it in here. Yeah, so we're off there now, and we'll let you know how it goes.
So we are inside the Alton Towers ruins. Very spooky with its blue lights on. We won't be able to film inside the attic maze, but thought this seemed quite Hogwartsy.
Hey guys, so just come out of the attic terror of the towers. Not an awful lot changed from last year in terms of like the set pieces and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was pretty much the same set, but in the previous year, they'd sort of jump on your back, they would touch you. Now, one thing I want to touch on is the announcement before you start. It says the scare actors will touch you, but you cannot touch them. They don't touch you.
Yeah, that's just
disclaimer, they won't touch you. It's a previous message, I think.
Yeah, so probably need to update that one.
But yeah, if you come into this, don't be worried that someone's going to touch you. They won't. No scare actors will. They're all wearing masks. They all keep the distance.
All of the 4 houses tonight were awesome. This house is probably the weakest out of the 4 houses, just because like in the past it relied on kind of some of the more like sensory deprivation bits, and some of the scare actors kind of jumping on backs, touching at ankles, stuff like that, which of course they couldn't do this year.
No, it was really dark last year. I remember walking into a wall last year. That didn't happen this year because they had a bit more lighting on, but I imagine for high touch points they're trying to avoid that sort of thing.
It was still kind of dark in places. Like a scare actor came out and you were meant to turn right and I turned left and I went through a curtain, then all of a sudden I was walking around the desk and I was just surrounded by like kind of wooden framing, and it was kind of like, I'm backstage here, aren't I?
I've gone through a boo hole.
Yeah, so I had to do a quick U-turn to sort
I've
that out.
gone the wrong way.
Yeah. But ultimately, like, all the houses tonight were awesome. Just to give you a quick heads up as well, there was a 45-minute wait on this house, which has kind of been mirrored across the other houses. They weren't all 45 minutes, but you did wait longer for them.
Yeah, because they're pulsing people through, so because they wanted to leave the social distancing, you're going through on your own social groups, your households, there will be a bit of a longer wait, but the attic definitely had a bit of a longer wait than the other houses, and it was brought to our attention when we first scanned in. We were advised to go to a different house first because of such a long wait for this one.
It's ultimately better as a result, like you end up getting the house like completely in your own group.
Yeah, amazing.
Which is better and
Yeah,
scarier.
I agree.
Yeah. We're going to try and do this walk now. It is very late. You can probably hear like footsteps tapping past us as people run towards.
And shadows on our faces.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very dark. We'll
Yeah.
try and get the best video we can of this walk.
So this is Gardens Light Walk, Whispering Souls. Cool.
Really cool. Spotted a house across the way.
He hears you scream, but never calls him back. He does not heed our suing, we never see his face. He hunts to our undoing, we thank him for the chase. We thank him and we flash him, we hope because we know.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's very cool walking through here.
Do you want to walk through?
Sure. Oh, wow. Is that just to light up these statues?
Yeah, I think otherwise we'd end up in the water.
Oh yeah.
These lights are on this side. I feel like I'm on Blair Witch.
It's a wrap.
Now leaving.
It's a wrap, people. Alright, so that concludes our day at Alton Towers.
Had a fantastic day at Scarefest today.
Yeah, absolutely. Been here from rope drop all the way to park close. It's now 9:30 and we got here at 9:30 as well.
Absolutely amazing. The mazes were fantastic. The scare actors did such a brilliant job. I think, what's your favourite this year?
My favourite's probably Altonville Mine Tours, actually. Yeah, I just felt like the combination of like the smells and the theming and the kind of close proximity of like how the scare actors and the kind of set pieces were. Yeah, Altonville Mine Tours for me.
I think mine would be between the same as you, but also Darkest Depths. Darkest Depths proper reminds me of Halloween Horror Nights because of the smells, the theming, yeah. And it was always the one where no one touched me, so that was always a a winner with me.
Yeah, so as I say, highly recommend coming here. We may be back for Halloween as well, although we are unsure on that one.
Yeah, if it's still running, we'll still be here, I think. We'd like to have another run through. So this is opening night. Definitely recommend you coming and trying it out. So as we say, it is a separately ticketed event. It's best if you buy your tickets in advance to guarantee your time slot, because you have to book your time. So have a look at that online first before you do come here, and make sure you buy your theme park ticket as well.
Yeah, so if you have liked the video that you've watched today, please do feel free to give us a big thumbs up.
And do subscribe for our future videos as well.
Thanks very much for tuning in, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.